688, Barbell 682. I got my scuba. I'd rather do too much than not enough though. So today I'm gonna bang out this a little shoulder workout. I'm gonna do a whole lot of warming up there with a lot of laterals, uprights, front raises, and I'm gonna do some root push downs. I'm gonna move my elbows up, my triceps up, my shoulders up, everything. I'm gonna good. I'm trying to move some heavy weight today. You know what I mean? Like get some nice sensitive to the quarter, shoulder press, seated. I come over here and do some dumbbell presses, uprights. They got this little new machine down here. I'm actually down at Diamond Gym in Murraysville, in the Roadville area. So test out some of these little equipment. They got this upright thing. I'm gonna have fun with that today. Check me out.
So the first thing I like to do when I'm starting to work out, I always heat up, especially like the particular muscle group I'm trying to do that day. So by me doing shoulders today and me starting off with shoulder presses, I like to keep my elbows warm, my triceps warm, my range of motion and flexibility. I like to heat all that up, get everything stretched out, get a whole lot of blood in those muscles. That's what I do, and that's what I suggest people do whenever you're doing any muscle group you're working on. Warm up, heat up, move it all around, get everything in there, get all the blood you can in there. So when you see me doing my rope push downs, in order to keep heating up my elbows and my tricep, I wait till all the kinks are out, and I feel like my triceps are starting to blow up, and I hit different angles to hit different parts of the tricep, because when I'm doing my shoulder presses, I'm going to be using different parts of my tricep as well. See, I got to sip a little bit of my pre-workout still. And then, like, you see what I'm doing, back and forth between the rope push down and the side laterals. I seen these the single arm front raises used to be on the old Arnold Pump and Iron videos. They helped me increase my flexibility too. Now look, we're ready to start the shoulder press. And I do go all the way down to the collarbone, the clavicle, whatever they call it. And now I'm just filling out, making sure I'm pushing right, making sure everything's firing right. No elbow pain, no tweaks, no nothing. And I'll do these a few times just to get myself mentally ready, physically ready. Everything is about preparing the muscle for the heavy load. Now you see me getting my branched chain amino acids ready. That's good for muscle endurance. Now you'll see me up the weight. Now here, I'm locking out sometimes, and sometimes I'm not locking out. I just need to make sure that I'm prepped for the heavier load, so when I do go all the way up, that I don't lock out and put the pressure on my joints. And then again, you see I'm going back to the rope push down. Every time I do my warm-ups with the rope push down, I go up a little bit heavier every time, since I'm going to be increasing the weight in all of my other lifts too. So I'm just making sure I don't prep with only light weight, but I prep with some ready weight, is what I like to call it, to get me ready. All angles here, whatever it takes, forward, back, up, down, whatever. And don't slam the weight. All you got to do is glide with the weight. Protect your joints.
I'm a little bit warmed up, so now I'm gonna do 185 for a few reps. And then I'll just start my working sets at 2.25. That'll be my main exercise for the day. I ain't gonna really try to overextend myself and do too much, but I wanna do something to get blood all the way in my shoulders today. But I still gotta hit my power shit sometimes, you know.
Now you'll see me right here getting a scoop of my BCAAs, Amino Activate. Now that is for muscle endurance and muscle recovery. It's very important that you make sure you're recovering and you're keeping your muscles fueled during the workout. Now here we go, first working set, 2 1/4, 10 reps. I should have did 15 of these bitches. This shit was so easy today. But yeah, we got the owner, Diamond Athletic Club, name is Ken. Real good guy, man, helping me push through all these reps. And I don't know what made me feel so good today. That's all in the prep work. That's how I get it done. Alright, first set down, felt real good. Sipping my BCAAs. Now, I do sip branched chain amino acids the entire workout. It just keeps me fueled, keeps my muscles full, keeps me from fatiguing prematurely. Third and final set at 2 1/4. This set caught up with me. This shit had me, fucked up. But it still felt good, you know what I mean? I was warmed up, muscles were completely exhausted at this point, and that's where you want to be. That's where growth is. So after this, I ran my ass over and got on the seated military press with the dumbbells. Now this is just the icing on the cake after the damage I just did. So I did 3 sets here, all ascending sets, meaning I did 80, then I did 90, and then I did 100. Second set with the 90s. Now, the whole goal for me here is to be able to squeeze out maximum number of reps, hitting at least 8. So I got 3 sets of 10 on them. Now what I don't do, I don't herk and jerk, I don't fly up, I don't fly down, I keep everything in control and I keep everything with tension. I try to make it as smooth as possible. I try to glide through my movements. So when you find yourself twisting all out of the bench and the dumbbells aren't even and whatnot, the weight is too heavy, it'll come. And plus, you're probably already exhausted at this point if you do the military press first. Just take your time, everything will come in time. Just keep it smooth and let your muscles stay balanced and let the muscles do what they're supposed to do, which is work. Don't run from the pain. Let them come down smooth, push them up smooth. Time to come out of the sweatshirt now. I'm hot now. Everything's fine right. So now it's time to do the accessory work. I'm gonna start over here with the side lateral raises. And what I did was, I first did a warm-up set. I thought I actually grabbed the 20s and I grabbed the 25s. So what I did here was, I just ran through about 3 or 4 multiple sets. And what I did was, this is a warm-up. The actual set started at 40 pounds and I did 8 to 10. And then I dropped down to 25s, but I thought they were 20s. And I did another 10 to 12. That was one set. So first set, 8 to 10, drop the weight. Second set, 10 to 12. And I ran that shit about 3 or 4 times. Now if you notice, I'm getting a little bit of a lean forward, but I'm not swinging my back and blowing my back the fuck out and shit like that. It goes up, down, just with the shoulders. A little rock, a little English is good or okay here and there. But just don't be going down to the floor and throwing your back to the opposite side of the gym and shit. Keep everything tight and smooth. Now you'll occasionally see me stop in the middle of a set, rest. You know, it gets kind of hard here and there. So what you do is stop, regroup, and jump right back into your set. Don't put the dumbbells down. Don't go take a break. Don't go check your DMs and Instagram or nothing like that. Nah, do your fucking set. Like, that's one thing I don't tolerate. Just taking unnecessary breaks. You take the break you need and get back to work. That's how you get the job done. Now this right here, this might be one of the best things for rear delts right here. I love this machine. I mean, it hits it right where I need it to hit. So I ran through this about 3 or 4 sets right before making my way over to the front delts. And we're almost at the end of the workout here. So when I do these, I like to do them single arm first, because when I alternate, I feel like it gives one side too much of a break. When I'd rather just get straight to the point, tear the muscle down, finish it off the right way. I don't want to take too many breaks at this point. These are smaller muscle groups, so I try to beat them down as much as possible, especially towards the end of the workout, because that's when most people start lagging off. Turn it up. Keep it turned up the whole entire workout. Same philosophy all the way around the board. Don't throw your back out. Don't be over here tweaking shit, trying to get the weight up. If you can't get the weight up how it's supposed to be lifted, then it's too heavy for you. Stop being frustrated. Put your ego away. Get something that's going to be good for your muscle, that actually works in your favor. Don't be just trying to move the weight just to move it. It's how well you move it. Now right here, it's 2 1/4. I'm gonna finish my workout with some shrugs. So I did a light 20 to get some blood in there real quick for that particular muscle group, and then I did about 3 or 4 sets of 15 with 315. Again, you can see I'm not rocking back and forth, throwing my back in and out. What I do is I take a break, pause, reset, concentrate, make sure I'm doing it the right way. It takes a lot of concentration and making sure you're hitting the right muscle group. Don't just work out just to work out. You're going to be out of breath. All you're going to be doing is cardio. What you want to do is make sure you're targeting the right muscle.
All right, so there we go. It's the shoulder routine. I'm about to finish my workout with, already got carbs in the water. I got about 30 grams of carbs in there. So I'm going to mix me 2 scoops of AMM Nutrition whey. I got to get that good 40 grams after my workout. So yeah, anytime you guys are working out, just make sure you heat up. Like, you can't do too much warming up. So what you do, and what I do today, I did some shoulder press. I went pretty heavy today, so I made sure I was like super warmed up. Everything fired right. I actually could have went heavier, but there was really no need to. Then I went over to the shoulder presses with the dumbbells, some side laterals. I can't remember everything I did today now. There's some side laterals, and I think I did the rear delt machine over there. And I came back and did front delts, and I finished out with shrugs. Next week I'll probably do a little bit different, but I'll start off not so heavy with the shoulder press. I might go heavy again about another two, maybe 3 weeks. Everything was in between 8 to 12 reps and 3 to 4 sets. And I probably did about a good 4 or 5 exercises. So just keep watching out for more content. I'll make sure I keep you guys updated with progress and how I do anything that I do. Have a good one.